Hello to all of the fans out there and welcome to the New York premiere of Yellowstone Season 5. I'm Josh Horowitz, and some of you might recognize this guy next to me tonight, my co-host from 1883. Please welcome the one and only Eric Nelson.
Josh, thank you so much, brother. It is an absolute privilege to be sharing this evening with you. And you know, I gotta say, I think I'm just gonna be doing my best tonight, trying not to geek out. I mean, does that still happen?
Yeah, every single time. We don't talk about it though, Eric.
Oh God, I just outed myself, didn't I? Okay, well, we've got a really fun evening coming up ahead of us, guys. We are gonna be celebrating the show that needs absolutely no introduction, the phenomenon that is Yellowstone, with some of your favorite actors from the show. And as you can see, we're about as far away from the Yellowstone Ranch in Montana as possible, because we are coming to you tonight from Lincoln Center in New York City.
It's going to be a big night, guys. The cast is coming. Today is the day, November 13th, 8/7 Central on the Paramount Network. Season 5 of Yellowstone is just minutes away. A big night for Eric and I coming up.
I'm gonna work you like a rented mule, brother. You're in my prison now.
Yellowstone 2-hour premiere event, November 13th at 8 on Paramount Network.
Eric, I want to talk to you about your perspective, because obviously you've been such a big part of this universe on 1883, but you were a fan first. What was it like joining the Yellowstone universe?
You know, Josh, it was a surreal experience from top to bottom, truly. I mean, I don't know. I can kind of relate it to maybe a football player who only gets to play in the Super Bowl. Right. You know, it's just surreal for me, because before I was on 1883, I was a mega fan of Yellowstone, as was my entire family. So when I found out I had the opportunity to read for 1883, I don't think my family would have allowed no to have been an answer from Taylor for this. So
that's an easy yes.
I'm glad he did say yes, so then they didn't have to go and try to find him. No, but I knew that I basically had to do whatever it took to get on this show. And, you know, by the grace of God and me somehow convincing Taylor that I was the right guy, it worked out, and definitely not taking a single second for granted.
I want you to be honest with me. I feel like I'm as far removed as possible from being equipped to be on Yellowstone. What would you, do I have a shot? What would you advise? What are my first steps? How do I get into the proper shape?
I mean, first and foremost, you have to know how to ride a horse. I could take the time to train you, but that would take a long time.
Okay.
All you need, 2 weeks, go to Taylor Sheridan's ranch, go to cowboy camp.
Okay.
You're not gonna be able to walk for like 3 weeks after.
I can barely walk now. It's okay. It's fine.
You're gonna be sore in places that you didn't even know were places.
Okay.
But you will hold your head up high coming out of there, feeling like you might be able to pull off a cowboy on TV. I think you can do it.
You believe in me?
You'll be a little bloody along the way, but you'll be good.
I don't know how I feel about that answer. I feel like we should catch people up, because season 5, going into it, a lot happened in season 4. What do you think?
I mean, absolutely. We've got a lot coming at you guys, so I want you guys to stay tuned, and let's take a peek inside the previous season of Yellowstone.
It is my great honor to introduce you to my choice as the next governor of Montana, John Dutton.
I am the opposite of progress. I'm the wall that it bashes against, and I will not be the one who breaks.
He isn't running for governor. He's running against you. Use everything he is against him.
I swore to destroy anything that hurts you. You're mine now.
I don't care how much we spend or how long it takes. I'm gonna chop down every tree and dam every creek. And you are going to prison.
You'll be surprised how quickly you'll replay all your moments in life in your mind.
What did you see?
I saw the end of us.
Hey guys, I'm here with Jefferson White, who plays Jimmy on Yellowstone, as we all know and love. First and foremost, big happy birthday. I know today's your big day. Did you talk to production and be like, you guys, it's my birthday. I don't want this premiere to be far away from home.
Yeah, it was really thoughtful of them to move this whole production just for me and to schedule it on my birthday. Thank you all so much for being here for my birthday. Just for my birthday, we're going to do a little screening of a little TV show.
Well, good. It's a good way to start us off, right? So, listen, Jimmy has gone through an insane evolution throughout season 1 to where we see him at the end of season 4, which now he seems to be in a pretty good place. Is it all going to be roses for Jimmy going forward?
Yeah, I wish I could say that I hope it's going to be, you know, peace and quiet for Jimmy and Emily from here on in, but I really don't know, you know?
Okay.
In Taylor's universe, these highs are often followed by devastating lows. So I'm excited to find out with everybody else what's in store for Jimmy.
Now, you don't have to answer. You can just blink twice if the answer is yes. Will he be ending up back on the Yellowstone Ranch in Montana?
What I've started saying is, in the pilot of Yellowstone, Lee Dutton says, we don't choose the way. And that's what I've started saying. We don't choose the way.
Nice, man.
You know, wherever the
Nice.
story winds up, it's a miracle. It's a blessing just to be a small part of it. So I'm excited to find out.
Cool. Well, we're going to hope that's the case. And if not, we can't wait to keep watching you down at the 4-6s. And, dude, I just got to say, your roping skills on the show have gotten so far and are incredible. Like, if you need the remote, are you just like...
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm lassoing around the apartment, just knocking stuff over all
Good,
day.
good. I hope so. I hope so. Well, hey, man, enjoy tonight. Have a great night. You
treat,
deserve
man.
it.
See you soon. Thanks for
Likewise,
hanging
brother.
out.
Folks, I have the privilege of being here with the one and only Mr. Wes Bentley, Jamie Dutton in the house. It's good to see you, man.
Thank you. It's good to be here. I'm excited.
Big night. Look, season 5, a lot to talk about. First, let's reflect for a second, because when you got involved in this show, did you have any idea what you were signing up for? This is a phenomenon.
I mean, I knew I wanted to work with Taylor, and I had said that to the people I work with. I said, please go get me something with him. I'm desperate to work with him. And luckily, the blue, he came to us and asked me to be a part of this, and it was a yes before I saw it. He didn't know that. I still wanted to talk to him just to talk to him, and it was amazing. He said it was Greek tragedy in a big sky country, and I said, that sounds perfect.
And he has delivered on that
And he
promise.
has delivered, yes, absolutely.
Talk to me about, in the first few years, like, was there a turning point where you saw, I mean, you knew you were making good stuff, but to see how it was being received?
Yeah, you could tell it was good, but there are a lot of good things that people miss all the time. It just doesn't hit at the right time, even though it's probably the best thing you've ever seen. And so I had no expectations of what the public would react, but this has been so wild because of the growth. It was a slow burn, you know. It's gone from a very local feeling to the worldwide deal. So
how do fans receive you? I'm just curious, because we were reminiscing, like we talked way back when on the Hunger Games stuff, so you're no stranger to big global franchises, but there's something very specific, I'm sure, about the way the fans take in these characters.
There really is. I often end up in therapy sessions with my fans because they want to fix Jamie and help him, and they want to help me and stuff. So we have a lot of really deep talks, actually, that I end up in, and I think it's really interesting. It just speaks to the complexity that Taylor's given the character.
So talk to me a little bit about how Jamie's doing. Season 5, some complicated stuff at the end of last season, needless to say.
Well, Jamie's not in a good place. I mean, not that we could ever say he was in a good place, but I think he's broken now, and he's got really nothing to turn to, and he's angry. So he's dangerous in my eye.
And people always the beauty of the show, it's a true ensemble, an amazing ensemble of fantastic actors.
Oh, thank you.
You and Kelly, you and Beth, that's a relationship, that's one that the fans are curious about seeing, whether they're going to be on the same side again or not. What can you tease about that?
Well, those are great questions. But, I think at this point where Beth has gone into Jamie now with forcing him to essentially kill his father, it's broken Jamie's any sense of love he might have for her. And it's hard to see that ever fixing, and I only see him getting angrier, and he just gets angrier and angrier, and I think any chance of that may have passed.
Congratulations, man. Can't wait to see what's in store for Jamie in season 5. Selfishly, I hope it's not good. I hope there are tough times ahead, because that's good drama.
It's more entertaining, right? Yeah, we don't want good things for Jamie.
No.
What happens then?
It's good to see you, man. Have a blast
It's
tonight.
good to see you too. Thanks to everybody.
Let's see what's going on with Eric.
All right, everybody, I'm here with Gil Birmingham, Thomas Rainwater from Yellowstone, as we all know. First of all, I got to say, your work on the show, so subtle, so real. I've been a fan for a long time, so I got to get that out of the way.
Well, I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's interesting because the more I seem to learn about you, like the more things I discover that you have done in life. From bodybuilding to singer-songwriter to music videos with Diana Ross.
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on and on. You've conquered the world, my friend.
Well, I've been on the planet for quite a while, so I've had a little time.
Well, it's been absolutely incredible. And any actor in the world would do anything to work with Taylor Sheridan. I know, I've worked with him. It's an incredible experience. You've worked with him 3 times now. Oscar-nominated Hell or High Water, Wind River, and Yellowstone. At this point, when Taylor calls you, do you just say yes before hearing details because of all the success?
Yeah, I think that started back in Hell or High Water days. That was such an incredible script, and getting to do another project right after that. And he talked to me about Yellowstone back then, 2016. So I was excited, and I said, just count me on board, man. I'll ride whatever train you're riding.
That's incredible. Now, how much collaboration is there with Taylor with roles like Rainwater? Is he pretty open, or is it pretty all right, Taylor, you got this?
No, I mean, I think we make his dialogue much more precious to us than he does, you know, and he's always open to different ideas. He speaks in terms of his own personal experiences. He writes stories that he knows or he's encountered and spent time with, you know, like he did Younger Years up in the reservations in South Dakota. So he has a great insight, you know, for the native world to begin with. But, you know, he's open to any other things and changes that we think are appropriate to do.
Amazing. Well, hey, thank you so much for talking with us. Can't wait to see your work on this coming season.
Oh, my pleasure, man. Good to meet you.
Thank you. Likewise.
A show like Yellowstone is a huge undertaking. The writing, acting, directing, and production value are the absolute best of the best. Now we have for you guys a little glimpse inside the making of Yellowstone. Check it out.
I think the strength of the story is we don't take our foot off the gas.
What I find riveting about the Dutton family is they have to fight to keep their land, and it's a tremendous amount of responsibility.
John has proven time and again there's nothing he won't do to save the ranch.
We get to see a lot more of the political world.
John winning the governorship for Jamie, it's obviously devastating because it's been his path.
Can John trust Jamie? No.
We're signing a declaration of war.
We're already at war.
It's incredibly well acted with as high a production value as any television show that's ever been made.
Taylor expects a high level, and every actor's out there getting it done.
Now there's just a fire under all of us to maintain that quality.
It's so exciting. Our seasons get better and better.
There's a lot of turns that are going to happen. It makes for good storytelling.
It's gonna be bloody.
Hi, everybody. I am here with Orly Gottesman, the newest addition to Yellowstone Season 5. Can you tell us a little bit about your character, Haley?
I'm super excited for you guys to meet her. She kind of comes into the show as like this person that's super out of the ordinary. Carter doesn't like intend to meet her, but she kind of just, you know, she's just there, and then she approaches him in a way that like he feels super comfortable, and I just feel like she can be a good little thing for him.
So I'm gauging now that you're the love interest.
Sure.
So that must mean that Beth and Rip are your boyfriend's parents. How intimidating are those?
I don't think Haley, she kind of like processes that as like a thing. She knows that Beth has like, she's got that record that, you know, you kind of like don't say something wrong. But I don't know. I just think that she's super positive and just has a really good mindset.
How does it feel just overall to be joining an epic show like Yellowstone?
Right, so I'm just super grateful to be on a show like this, and the cast is so amazing and super welcoming, so this is just so exciting.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Go enjoy tonight. You deserve it.
Thank you so much.
We'll
That
be
means
so
much.
excited to watch for you.
Thank you.
So introduce us a little bit. What do I need to know about your character, Clara?
Yeah, so she's pretty cool. She's a smart girl from Miles City, and she has no idea what she's getting into when she becomes John's assistant. I mean, he's a lot to wrangle.
You think?
So, oh yeah, a little bit. I'm like, good luck to her, just chasing him around.
That's a juicy part to get to know that you're going to be presumably doing most of your scenes with a legend, Costner.
A legend. I mean, for real. He's the cowboy of all cowboys, too. To get to ride a horse next to that dude, I'm like, I gotta check that I'm doing everything the right way. But he's wonderful. He's such a pro, and he's so serious about the work and about this story. It's so amazing.
We know all about the stories, amazing stories about Taylor's amazing control in a great way of like the writing process and being like a true kind of auteur, like behind the camera. Like in your experience, what's the difference on a set like this? It seems like it's just like every part of it is at the top notch, like from the production value, actors, etc.
Mm-hmm. It's honestly the biggest gift. You never get that. I mean, as you know, with TV shows, there are always swarms of people, everybody, lots of cooks in the kitchen, and Taylor is really, even when he's not there, he's there. You feel him there all the time. So I think just like from the page to the screen, it translates.
And at this point, standing here today, as season 5 is about to come out, is it like relief, excitement, a little bit of everything?
It's just really exciting to me to get to see what we've been doing, because I think there are a lot of new elements this year, and I'm really excited to see.
Here's a new element, guys.
I'm a new element. Yeah, there are a lot of new elements, including me.
There you go. Congratulations. I can't wait to see what you do with this character. And enjoy the night. A pleasure.
Thank you. So nice to meet you.
Hi, everybody. I am here with Kai Castor, one of the newest additions to season 5 of Yellowstone. Kai, how you doing tonight?
Good, man. Good. How are you?
Good. Could you tell us a little bit about your character coming up in season 5?
All I can really say is it's one of those roles that I've always dreamed of playing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to come in and shake things up like as Rowdy, and that's pretty much all I can say about him.
Awesome. Now, were you a fan of Yellowstone previously before getting involved in this world?
Yeah, I was a huge fan. I mean, just the show itself and the way they're able to just really like bring you into that Western world and modernize it at the same time is just nothing I've really ever seen before. And I'm also just a huge Taylor Sheridan fan, and just to work with him in any way is a dream.
Absolutely, brother.
Yeah.
Well, this surely is going to be a launching point for you. Congratulations, man. We're all so excited to watch you in the upcoming season. Enjoy tonight.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. It was nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Yeah, hey, pleasure.
Have a good one.
So, Eric, I don't know about you, but Taylor Sheridan's dialogue is so amazing. I feel like you could almost mistake Yellowstone dialogue for Shakespeare.
Actually, I've heard that before. No, it's very true. It's incredibly written.
So we're going to make that actually into a challenge for each other. I'm going to give you some quotes. You're going to give me some quotes. And we're going to decide, is this Shakespeare or is this Yellowstone?
Ooh, okay. And play along with us at home, too, because it's going to be fun.
All right. You want to go first? Shall I?
Yeah, no, I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Who said it, Shakespeare or Yellowstone?
Okay.
I can't think of a better medicine than the stars for a ceiling.
It's a great in both. I feel like that's Shakespeare. That feels like Shakespeare to me.
Yellowstone.
Seriously?
Yep, Monica Dutton says it in Yellowstone. All right. He doesn't know everything, y'all.
All right, one for you now. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Serve your father's family or serve your own?
It's definitely a John Dutton-y thing to say, but perhaps could also be a Shakespeare quote.
I'm not making eye contact. I'm not even giving you any help.
I'm going to say Yellowstone just because I feel like that's a John Dutton thing to say.
It's not John Dutton, but it is Yellowstone. I think it was actually Christina said it in Yellowstone.
Okay. Very nice. All right, I got one for you.
Yep.
Ambition should be made of sterner stuff.
These are good. Shakespeare.
Yes. Okay. From Julius Caesar.
It could have been Yellowstone, might as well, but...
I mean, yeah, absolutely. But to even be able to compare...
It's crazy.
Shakespeare and Taylor Sheridan, it's amazing, Taylor.
Good company.
Yeah.
The only thing I ask is that you outlive me, so I never live another day without you.
That's beautiful. I need to say that to my wife. That is a good one. I think that would be a Rip comment.
You're going with the Rip.
Yes.
It is Yellowstone. It's Beth, actually.
Oh, so Beth says it to Rip?
Other
Okay.
side, yeah.
Okay.
All right. One more for me?
One more.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do it. Should is a useless word, almost as useless as hope.
Whoa. Shakespeare.
Yellowstone. Sorry, buddy. You did good, though.
Damn you, Taylor Sheridan. One more. Okay, last one for you. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none.
Ooh, that sounds Shakespearean.
Yeah. I gave you an easy one at the end. That was good. That's a good one, man.
I like that.
Much more coming up on this carpet. Remember, the premiere of Yellowstone Season 5 is just minutes away, 8, 7 Central on the Paramount Network. We've got lots more people to talk to, though.
Hey guys, I'm here with Kelsey Asbill, of course, who plays Monica on the show. First of all, I'm such a huge fan of you and your work on the show. Congratulations on everything.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God, and likewise on 1883.
It's crazy because it seems
We're
like...
in the family.
That's what I was just about to
together.
say. It seems like the universe is growing. We've got 1923 coming up too now. So it's like kind of share this whole family dynamic. And I feel like on set of 1883, that was one of Taylor's, like, the gifts he gave us, was really making us feel like a family. Is that how Yellowstone is? I mean, is it just a giant family at this point?
Oh, absolutely. And he's so loyal to his cast and his crew. I've been working with the same crew since Wind River. So they really are family.
I wanted to touch on that. So they typically say that lightning doesn't strike twice. With you, I feel like it has, because you've worked with Taylor on not just Yellowstone, but also on Wind River. At this point, could he call you with anything? You'd be like, yeah, absolutely. I will take that job.
Yeah, if we do a rom-com. Oh my goodness. I've really been through the gamut, but
I mean, he has given you some dark stuff.
You have said it so well, though. It really does feel like lightning strikes twice. And I just, I'm very grateful to play in his world.
you know, shooting something like 1883, very dark, very intense. You know, there's many, many heavy days on set. Tim McGraw was kind of our like levity on set. He would sing, he would make us laugh between those hard days. And is there somebody on set that can just always bring a smile on those days?
We actually have a few, because I feel like, you know, Gil is always, and he's got this wonderful laugh where it shakes his whole shoulders, and I mean, it really brightens your day. Luke also is really funny.
Yeah, it seems like the whole group basically is like just amazing people. Is there anything you might be able to share with us about season 5? And I mean, your relationship with Luke, it's kind of left unsaid where it's going. Anything you can share with us?
Oh goodness, I have been in trouble all day because I got to dance around the spoilers. But no, I think what's so exciting about this season is Casey and Monica, I think they finally really understand their role in this family and its legacy.
I love that. Just enough to keep us excited. We can't wait. Yeah, last question.
Okay.
1923 is coming out.
Yeah.
Do you have any inside information you might be able to share with us?
Listen, I am related to Harrison Ford by marriage. And that's all I need to know. But I'm really, really excited. What an incredible cast. And once again, our crew is holding it down out there in Montana now. So, yeah, rooting for them.
Yeah, likewise. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. It was such a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, my God, same.
Enjoy tonight. You deserve it.
Yeah, we'll party after this.
Let's do it. We'll make it happen.
Very excited to be joined by Kylie Rogers. She's just gotten to the carpet, guys. This is her first interview. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. I'm so excited. I think I'm especially excited because fans finally get to see like Beth actually becoming the Beth she is now. Because before we've sort of seen her like, you know, like a little younger, a little like, oh, she's cute. But like now it's sort of like,
now we're seeing some of the, yes.
There's Beth. So it's very exciting.
Beth is, needless to say, a complex, fascinating character.
Very much
between the two actresses that have portrayed her. Talk to me a little bit about getting on the same page.
Kelly, of course, is the most beautiful, talented, deep person ever. So she's put so much care into Beth. So honestly, she's really let me sort of take it as my own because she doesn't want it to feel like I'm playing the younger version of Beth Dutton.
Yes.
She wants it to be like, this is Beth as a kid.
Sure.
So she wouldn't be fully, you know, this woman that's powerful and self-sufficient. And so I've really honestly been able to explore it my own. And I think it's amazing that Kelly has let me do that.
Are there scenes like when you're watching Kelly as adult Beth, as it were, where you're like, I wish I could play that scene. Like, that would be so amazing.
Yeah, I think she's like the most badass woman ever. She's the coolest.
Yeah.
Of course, but this season there's a little more of that, so
okay.
It's exciting. It's one of those shows where you like scream at your TV and you get ready to scream.
Okay, we're ready. Enjoy the night. Season 5 coming at us in just a matter of minutes, guys. Kylie, have a blast tonight.
Thank you so much.
Hey everybody, I got Luke Grimes here who plays Casey Dutton. First of all, I gotta say it's a pleasure to meet you, man. Been watching your work on the show for years now, and you've absolutely been killing it. Big fan.
Likewise, dude. Same to you.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. I also gotta say, congratulations on being the face of the new Stetson fragrances.
Oh,
I feel like I can't go anywhere online right now without seeing your face.
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, it's kind of a good match, I thought, with all the Yellowstone stuff, and it just sort of made sense. So.
Yeah, I bet that deal didn't take long to say yes to. Such
Absolutely.
an iconic company, right?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, yeah.
Is there anything you can tease us about season 5?
Man, I'll just say that just like every other season before it, it's very different than the last one and the one before that. You know, I feel like with Yellowstone, you never know what it's going to be like. Every season has its own identity, and this season's no different. So just get ready for something new and something fresh.
Amazing. Well, we're all excited, I can tell you that. You know, I'll never forget when I got the call from Taylor telling me I got the job on 1883.
I remember that call too.
I can almost remember what I was wearing, where I was.
Yeah.
I was going to say, do you remember getting a call from Taylor or getting cast on the show, and what was that like?
Absolutely, man. I was drinking beer in my backyard, and I saw a number that I didn't understand, and I thought it was a car dealership. And it called like 3 times. I finally answered, and he's like, "This is Taylor Sheridan." I'm like, "Bro, I thought you were a car dealership." So sorry. Oh my God, dude, my bad. And he's like, "I just want to let you know you got the part," and I lost my shit. I knew that things were going to be different. I don't know why, you know. I just knew he was my favorite writer at the time. Everything he does is so cool and intense and different, and he's such a like part of Americana now. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
That's really cool. I love that. You remember it specifically with the beer and everything.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what I was doing.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, the fandom of the show is just out of this world. It's like just crazy. Everybody talks about the show. You're living up in Montana, right?
Yeah.
Do you notice a difference in the fans up there versus like being in LA or anywhere else in the country?
I mean, at this point, we've been there like 2.5 years. So where we live, everyone's sort of sick of us. You know, they're over it. We go to the same.
The glamour's all gone.
We go to the same restaurants, same bars. Like, we've done it enough that they don't care anymore, which is really nice. I actually love it that way.
Well, congratulations on everything.
Thanks, man.
It's really nice
Thanks
to meet
so much. You too, brother.
Have fun tonight.
Guys, you can't do a Yellowstone premiere without Mr. Cole Hauser, a.k.a. Rip. Welcome to season 5. We're all very excited, man. How you feeling?
I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody thinks.
Rip and Beth, not happily ever after, presumably. They're married, but that wouldn't be a show. How are they doing?
I mean, they're the same. They're still, madly in love with each other. They're there for each other. And Rip really is, especially this season for her, going back into the past and kind of diving into it. He's still that rock that she's always needed.
Does Taylor give you like a heads up as he's writing the new season? Not at all.
No.
As the scripts come in, you find out.
No, by the way, I like it that way.
You do?
Yeah.
Just keeps it fresh. You're in the moment. Or
Yeah,
what?
I mean, a lot of people will read, all 8 scripts, and that's fine. But for me personally, I read one script at a time, one episode at a time. That's just my style.
And so what is the sensation for you when you get a Taylor Sheridan script? There must be some excitement.
It's definitely one of those page turners where you're like, let's see where this goes. You know what I mean? There's always that kind of wonderful kind of feeling of excitement when I read his scripts.
Well, let's go back for a second. Okay, season 1.
Yep.
Taylor Sheridan obviously had a track record as a great filmmaker, a great writer, but we couldn't have known what this was going to become.
No.
Did you see it immediately on the page, what Rip could be, what the show could be?
No, not immediately on the page. I just thought, this is a tremendous cast. The co-creator, John Linson, and Taylor, I've known John for 25 years. He said, hey, listen, you're going to love this guy. We got on the phone, we spoke, for an hour and a half, felt like 5 minutes. And I just said to him, hey, listen, man, I love this character and I'm excited. And he had seen some of my previous work and he knew kind of my strengths and my weaknesses. And he's pushed me. I've pushed him back throughout time. And we've created something special together. So I'm very blessed in that way.
Talk to me a little bit about the fan reception to this series and this character. I mean, no one could have predicted this. Again,
No.
How do people receive you? What do people say to you? What's the question people ask when they recognize you now for Yellowstone?
Guy or girl?
Let's go both. Guy first.
It's been nothing but a respect across the board, when it comes to men, and, which is surprising. I've never had anybody say an ill word, rightfully so probably. But the thing is that with women, there's a lot of, grab ass going on lately. Thank God my wife doesn't see it all the time.
Do people have trouble separating you from the character? Do they see Rip when they see you out in the street?
Yes, yeah.
That must be a compliment, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm doing all right.
Yeah, right? But, I mean, and finally, does it strike you? I mean, like, this is arguably the most popular show out there now in season 5, and shows don't grow like this.
Right. The question's always asked, did you know? The reality is you never know. And, we've been blessed, all of us, to have, a show that's, first of all, on the air still at 5 years. And secondly, I think the audience has spoken. We're the number 1 show in the world. There's no award for number 1 when it comes to the audience.
It's amazing. Congratulations, man. We can't wait to see what's in store in season 5. You're doing amazing work, as
Thank you, sir.
The entire team.
Appreciate it.
Have a blast tonight.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks. What a night. A big thank you to Paramount, the Yellowstone family, and everyone at home who joined us, of course. And thank you, Eric, for being my partner in crime tonight.
Well, thank you for having me, brother. I had an absolute blast. And it sounds like season 5 is going to be bigger and better than anything we've seen before. And I personally can't wait to get into it.
The wait is almost over for you guys. Yellowstone season 5 premieres tonight, November 13th at 8, 7 Central on the Paramount Network. Good night, everyone, and thanks for watching.
I love Montana, but I'm doing this for our family.
They will fight you dirty.
Is there any other way?
Ruin them, starting with her.
Signing this is a declaration of war.
We're already at war.
I do this for my father. I don't do this for me.
We give everything to this land. I do mean everything.
Yellowstone 2-hour premiere event, November 13th at 8 on Paramount Network.